Our dear friends, today we can discuss about the BNSS Act. BNSS Act 2023. BNSS Act in previous CRPC Act there. The BNSS Act we can in this criminal section and criminal side cases we can criminal side mean IPC mean BNS Act. IPC mean BNS Act. The BNS Act give the punishment. The punishment give the punishment. The punishment one give the track there. Punishment give the one punishment. The punishment how can give which cases, what type of punishments, what type of the offenses there. We have everything also we give the track is BNSS Act. BNSS Act mean CRPC Act. IPC Act mean in BNS Act. Nowadays we can IPC can amended from the BNS Act. CRPC can amended from the BNSS Act. The BNSS Act in more chapters there. In the definition in CRPC, we have two exemptions there. One, Nagaland peoples we can exempted and tribal people also exempted. In chapter 9, we can specially chapter 9 and we can specially chapter 11 and chapter 12. The three chapters we can exempted from the in the definition also we can clearly show the definition of the BNSS Act. The first exemption in special security is one exemption. Second exemption is unlawful assembly. We can exempted from the tribal side. And next third one is we preventive before the arrest we have any unlawful assemblies or any action we going on public that places we can prevention of arrest is also we can not permission from the tribal area. How many sections there, how many exemption there? Three type of the exemption there. They have chapters in 47 48 chapters there in BNS Act. The BNS Act 9th chapter and 11th chapter and 12th chapter. Three chapters we can clearly exemption from the BNSS Act. BNSS Act. BNSS Act we not give the any punishment. BNSS Act one procedure we can criminal side one procedure can explain the procedure. Which grounds we can must be useful and what about the grounds there and provision also we clearly can show that. For example, we have you can on the any fan or light we can electricity in two type there plus and minus mean the two type of there. For plus is a punishment, minus is CRPC. For BNSS and BNS where definitely two power supplies is compulsory, plus and minus. Suppose you have minus not, then we are not working any lights or fan there. Plus not working, the place electricity place not working, we have don't show the any fan or light. For example, in criminal section we criminal practice or criminal section or any honorable magistrates or we can any advocate we can approach the court, definitely have help of the two acts in criminal side. One, BNSS Act 2023. Second thing, BNSS Act. BNSS Act punishment given. BNSS Act we can procedure also explain. And one Evidence Act also there. Evidence Act now have what about BSA Act. Now Evidence Act also help the criminal section and civil section. Definitely we can understand about the very most useful of the Evidence Act to civil side and criminal side. And criminal side, it's compulsory we can act there in BNSS Act. The BNSS Act also we can, what about duties performing the police, what about the criminal liabilities and constitutional protections in there, what about the grounds we can, sections how can explain the bailable grounds, non-bailable grounds, and cognizance and non-cognizance, which time we can arrest, how much time we can spend with the police station, how can investigation, everything also procedure can completely procedure can explain the BNSS Act. For example, one woman can arrested, how, what is the procedure there. For example, any handicapped person can arrested, what about the facility given in the police officers, and what, for example, any cybercrime accused can arrest, cybercrime involving any person arrest, what is the procedure there, cybercrime involving any company there, how can arrested, notice how to can given, before the notice how much time can taken, and which day we give the permission there, first information, notice, everything also we can explain the clearly in the BNSS Act. BNSS Act. Everybody, I am explaining to anybody, we can advocate or any officer, proceeding officer, any interested person, the criminal side. First, you can completely thoroughly we can read from the understand and read the BNSS Act. BNSS Act, you can understand the grounds, understand the sections, understand the liabilities, understand the scrutiny levels, everything also you can understand. You can easily question to consent authorities. You can question to this. Question with the, how can consent authority mean, we can some cases investigation from the sub-inspector of police, some cases investigated of the DSP, some cases investigated of the additional SP, SP or anything. We can mostly some cases have a sub-inspector or circle inspector, and some any SC ST cases we can divisional police DSP rank we can investigation there, where any other very mostly popular cases there, additional SP also investigated in the case. Investigation mean in charge that case only, completely we can which case, which time we can offense, we can going on offense, what type of the offense there, offense related any properties there, the offense we can going to with related for any technology issues, or the offense related in the drug mean we can tablets or any drugs related there, and some offense we can going to organs related offense, that offense when going to or any share markets related or any lottery issues or any employment sources purpose we can cheating the persons. We have different type of the cases there. The all type of the cases we can show the procedure only in the BNSS Act. The BNSS Act is very important, very most important. My dear friends, first you can definition with completely thoroughly can read the definition. Definition is very most important from the definition in the Act, and Act enforced the we can explain the detailing in section of the section 2 is we can understand section 1 and section 2 is very important for many aspirants or any preparation of the any officers or any examination. We can section 1 and section 2 and act previous which act, previous CRPC Act, nowadays BNSS Act. That act is very important, and act section 1 and show we can explain the definition also very important. Thank you so much everybody.